Okay, so now we have seen what is Conda environment, how we can create a Conda environment using different Python version. Now we'll see how to install packages in those environment and how to see what packages are installed and how to maintain those particular environment. Okay. Okay. Now see. So we are currently at demo 3 environment. So first deactivate that environment, Conda deactivate demo 3. Okay, my bad. You don't have to mention the name of the environment while deactivating. So you can just type Conda deactivate, enter, and now we are in a base environment. Okay, now let's clear the screen. Now first we will see how many environments we have created. So again Conda info -- envs, enter. So let's wait. Okay, now these are the environment which was already present in my machine. Now here we can see we have created three environment: demo, demo 2 and demo 3. So once you create an environment, make sure that you run this command to check whether this environment is properly created and or not. And if you see those environment like demo, demo 2, demo 3, you can see the path where that environment is present in your machine. So you can see C, user, dev, Anaconda 3, envs, demo. So all these environments are present inside this envs folder. This path you need to know because while using the PyCharm IDE, you need to set those environment manually. Okay. Now let's first open the base environment. For that you can just type Python and let's import any particular package. Let's say import pandas. Okay. Now when I click on import pandas, enter. So it will take couple of seconds and then here we will see a triple angle bracket. That means this particular line has been executed successfully. Let's import one more package. Import math as m, enter. So this package has been imported successfully. Let's write some code. m.sqrt, m means maths, 2. Now I want to see the square root of 2. Now the square root of 2 is 1.41. So this is how you can write a Python code inside this Python terminal. But whatever code we are currently writing, it is using Python 3.11.5. So let's exit from this terminal. Now we are outside the Python terminal. Okay. Now let's again clear the command. Now let's activate the demo. So Conda activate demo, enter. Now again let's type Python. Now we are inside the demo Python environment. Again import the same package, import pandas as pd, enter. Now again this command has been run successfully. Now the reason is we have created a demo environment using Python default environment. So that is why all the packages which was present in the default environment is also present in my demo environment. So let's check how many packages are present inside the demo environment. I will type exit function, enter. Now here I will type demo, not demo, pip list, enter. So when you type pip list, it will run all the packages which is present. It will display all the packages present in this environment. Now here you can see there are a lot of packages inside this demo environment starting from ABSLPY. So it will sort in proper alphabetical order and the version is 2.0.0. And then Dask, dataset, all the packages like Flask, Flask WTF, Gensim, Git Python, Git DB, Google Auth. So these are the Python packages present inside my demo environment. Now the thing is I have created the environment but I have not installed any packages inside the demo. So why it is coming? Because I have copied the demo default version Python environment. That is the reason we have get so many packages in the demo environment. Now let's clear the screen and deactivate the demo environment. So again Conda deactivate demo, enter. Okay, again my bad, no need to type the Conda environment name. Now again Conda, clear the screen, Conda activate demo 2, enter. Oh, spelling mistake. So when you make any kind of spelling mistake, you will get this kind of output like error message. That means you have made some mistake in the command. So Conda activate demo 2. Now let's type pip list command. So again pip list will display all the packages present inside the demo 2. Enter. Now see, inside the demo 2 there is only pip setup tools wheel package. So let's say if I type Python, and if I type Python, then I will be inside the Python environment. Now here if I import pandas as PD, enter, you can see we got error, no module name pandas. The reason is in this demo 2 environment we have not installed pandas library, but in demo pandas was already present because it was copied from the default environment. So in our pip list of demo 2 there is no pandas package. So what you can do, you can just type exit function, enter, and then install the pandas inside the demo 2. So pip install pandas, enter. Okay, now it will collect pandas packages. Now I have already installed pandas multiple times, that's why it will directly install from cache package. So it was already present, but in your case you will see the progress bar of all the packages. Okay, now once you get this message, successfully installed numpy, pandas, python, dateutil and other libraries. So the thing is, whenever you install any particular package in Python, let's say pandas. So pandas has some sub dependencies. So here you can see those sub dependencies like numpy, python, dateutil, post and all. So let's install scikit-learn also. Okay, before that let me check what are the packages that we have installed. So again you can write pip list command. Now you can see these are the packages has been installed: numpy, pandas, python, dateutil, pyytz, setup tools and all. But I have type command only for pandas, not for numpy and other packages. But numpy and other packages are a dependency of pandas, that's why we got those packages. Now again there is no scikit-learn package in this environment, so let's install that as well. Pip install scikit-learn. Now if I install scikit-learn, pip install scikit-learn, then there are multiple sub dependencies of this scikit-learn library. So let's execute this command first. Again I have all the dependencies already installed in my machine, that's why it is installing from cache version. Okay, so you can see joblib, scikit-learn, scipy, threadpool are all installed. So again let's run the pip list command, enter. Now you can see we have scikit-learn, pandas, numpy, scipy and all the packages. Okay, so again let's go to Python terminal. Now we are at Python 3.9 and let's import one package, pandas. Import pandas as pd. Now it is working properly. And note down the pandas version. So it is 2.2.3 for 3.9 version. Now let's exit and deactivate the demo 2 and then okay, Conda deactivate demo 2, sorry, deactivate and pip list command. So I'm running pip list on my base environment. So let's compare the Python version from base environment for pandas version and for demo 2 version. So in base environment, the pandas version is 2.0.3, which is running on 3.11. But if you go to demo 2 environment, which is running on Python 3.9, it is using this one here. So it is using 2.2.3. So here you can see we have pandas installed, but both the versions are totally different. One is 2.0.3, and other one is 2.2.3. So this is how you can maintain multiple pandas version in a different environment. Okay. Now let's see the demo 3 environment. Okay, again. So let's activate Conda, activate demo 3 and run pip list command to check what are the packages present inside this environment demo 3. So pip list, enter. Again, there are only 3 packages like pip, setup tools, wheels. So let's install few more packages. Conda. Now you need to run this pip command inside this environment only, demo 3, so that it will install in this environment. But if you run this command inside the demo 2, then the package will install in demo 2 environment. So whenever you execute a Conda command or a pip command, make sure that your environment is active. So Conda 3, and here we will install few packages. So let's install pip install let's say TensorFlow. Now TensorFlow is a deep learning library, so it's a kind of a heavy package. So I'm trying to install TensorFlow in my demo 3. So let's enter. Okay, now it's showing no matching distributed version. Okay, let's try with different version. Let's install different library. Let me check. Okay, we can install Spacy also. Pip install Spacy. Now I'm installing Spacy library. This is for NLP domain. So if you want to work on text data, then you can use Spacy library. So this is just an installation process. I want to show you how those libraries and packages are getting installed. So if you type pip install library command, you can see this kind of progress bar, and this kind of progress bar will be present only one time. So right now this 3.11 is 3.13 is the latest version I have installed in my machine. So that's why when I execute this command, it will download that packages because it is not present previously on my machine. So it will not install from the cache version. Okay. Now installing a library like Spacy, TensorFlow, so there are particular libraries which are very heavy library. So you need to make sure that you should wait for a couple of minutes so that that library will get installed properly. Now here you can see there are some errors while installing that library. So it's showing that subprocess to install build dependencies did not run successfully and 98 lines of output. Okay, so these are the native build. Error C11, C89. Okay. Now the reason for this error is because I have not installed C++ binary for this particular packages. Okay. Now the thing is, whenever you install any particular package like TensorFlow, Spacy and GenSim, then there are some couple of other language dependencies also. For example, let's say if you want to install OpenCV. So let's install OpenCV in demo 3. For that you can type pip install OpenCV-Python, enter. Now in my machine I am trying to install OpenCV Python version, OpenCV Python wrapper function. But in reality this OpenCV library has been written in C++. And in my machine what I am trying to do is I am trying to install OpenCV's Python wrapper function. So that's why it is downloading that particular packages. But to run the code successfully, you need to make sure that C++ binding of this OpenCV library should be present. For that, you also need to install Visual Studio. So the main aim of this particular topic is when you install particular package, for example, Spacy, TensorFlow or anything, if you face such kind of error, then the reason is you have not installed the other dependencies. So whenever you face such error, do some debugging on that particular library, like what are the other dependencies required, and then you can install that particular package properly. Okay. Now let's run the pip list command again. So numpy, opencv, python, pip, setup tools, wheels. So these are the packages we have installed inside this environment. Okay, now let's deactivate the environment again. Deactivate. Okay, first I need to type conda, deactivate, enter. So now we are inside the base environment. Okay, now see, let's say I want to note down all the packages which are present in my this demo3 or let's say demo2 environment. So I can just simply write conda, sorry, first I need to activate the demo3 environment. Conda demo activate demo3, enter. Now we are inside the demo3, pip list, enter. So these are the packages. Let's install few more packages. Pip install scikit-learn, enter. So now you can see it is downloading the packages. Now this kind of progress bar I'm like you are seeing because I have not installed scikit-learn for 13 version. That's why it is downloading right now. Okay, now again let's install few more packages. Pip install PyAutoGui. So this package is basically used for web automation or keyboard and mouse automation in Python. So I'm just trying to install the packages so that you can see the sub dependencies required for this particular packages. So whenever you create an environment, install all the packages, and at the end you need to make sure that you have a requirement.txt file where all the packages will be mentioned. Now you can see there are multiple packages we have installed as a sub dependency. So let's clear the command and type again pip list, enter. Now these are the packages present in my demo3 environment. Now I want a requirement.txt file for this environment. So you don't have to copy this manually. You can just type this command pip list angle bracket and create requirements.txt. That's it. But now we are running in demo3, so you don't need to do this part. I'm just writing so that we can able to find this requirement.txt file. So I will just append underscore demo3.txt and click on enter. So once you execute this command, you will not get any output. So now we'll move on to the folder path to see that particular file where it is present. You can see we are currently at C user dev. So I will go to C user dev, and here there should be file with txt name. Now see requirement demo3.txt. Now once I open this file, you can see all the libraries and versions are present inside this requirement.txt file. Okay, so now I have installed one package like pip install numpy. Okay, so you will write pip command, then one more package pip install another command. So let's say if you want to install 10 or 15 packages, so you don't need to type pip install 10 or 15 times. You can just write one command pip install -r means read, and then type req tab. So if you have requirement.txt file in your same folder path, then you just have to mention all the files and packages and you can run this command. So this command will install all the packages one by one in this environment. So this is the use of using Conda environment, and this is how you can install one single packages using this pip install command. And if you have a requirement.txt file that we have just created using pip list command, then you can just install all the packages using this single command. So you don't have to install all packages one by one. Okay, now let's note down all the commands that we have used. So conda info envs will give you all the environments present in your machine. Create conda env using default Python. So if you want to create a conda environment using default, you can write just this command. But let's say if you want a dedicated Python environment, so create Conda environment using custom Python version, then you can just write this command: Conda create -- name demo 3, or let's say demo 2, anything you want. Then Python, mention the version 3.13. Okay. If you want to activate the environment, then you can type this command: Conda activate. No need to mention the, you need to mention the environment name also. Okay. If you want to deactivate the command environment, you can type deactivate environment. For that you can type this command: Conda deactivate, and no need to mention the environment name. And if you want to see list all the packages present inside the env means environment, so you can just type pip list command. Okay. Now let's say if you want txt file for the packages present in the env, then you can just type pip list angle bracket requirements.txt file. But if you want to run this pip list command, first you need to make sure that you need to activate the environment. So first run this command: Conda activate demo. Here also run this command first: Conda activate demo, and then you can run this pip list command and angle bracket requirement.txt file, so that it will map all the dependencies present in that environment in a requirement.txt file. So in this part we have seen how to install packages in Conda environment and how to create requirement.txt file, which will have all the packages which are present inside that environment. Okay. So now in next session we'll see how we can create a Jupyter kernel, so that we can run .ipynb file inside that kernel.